Hi, I'm Shayla, and it's the afternoon of my New York City series that I started this morning. Um, yes, since that first video I did, I've picked up boys and we have gone to eat lunch, and now they are back in their committees, and I have to get them in less than an hour. But I have also been able to attend some workshops, and it gave me a new idea for a video. This isn't the one I thought I was going to be doing, but all of my videos that I've done so far on YouTube have been about the amazingness of doTERRA and how I use them and what I use them for, these essential oils, and just trying to get the good word out there about the amazingness of the doTERRA essential oils. So I thought, as I was sitting in these workshops, listening to these speakers, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video on just amazingness. And I have a blog, a little one, small, not much. I use it mostly to just kind of vent about things and talk about life and the amazingness and the not so amazingness of life. But on my blog, I have a page about great things in this world, because this world is full of some pretty bad things, and I love the good things in the world that help the bad things not be bad anymore. So one of those things on my list is doTERRA. That's how I'm going to connect this video back to essential oils. But doTERRA is amazing because not only does it heal our body and help our body, but it also the way that they source their oils is from in its natural environment where the plants are grown. And so if it's in Kenya, it's in Indonesia, I think we have some of these places that we bring, doTERRA brings their people or their company, their need of the essential oil into that community and helps that community thrive, so that, and then we also get the oil that they then do all their rigorous testings and things on to make it pure, and it's straight from the plant, and it's straight from the plant that is thriving where it thrives best, which is very key. Yes, we could grow these plants in America or wherever, but it's not in its natural, good for it, most beneficial place. And it's not being grown with the people who know it best. So we go to those places and we get all of the things from them, which also brings them some schools for their children, and it brings them jobs, and it brings them a trade maybe into their community as well. So it brings all kinds of great things to these countries that need it, and they need that encouragement and that empowerment. And so that's one of the great things about doTERRA. It takes something that may be bad, and then it makes something good from it. So some other things on my list, like Noonday. Noonday is amazing. I love Noonday, the Noonday collection, and I talk about that on my blog as well. But the main gist is that I just found something else that's super amazing, aside from the MMUN for my son, which is also super amazing. I realized in the last workshop that I was sitting in that, like I said, I have a list of favorites that takes the bad in the world and makes it good. And I love that. But here at MMUN, I've been refreshed with maybe something that's already good continues to get better. And I think that's great. And these things that I'm getting ready to talk about aren't something that has necessarily come from bad, but it's something that's good and keeps getting better and better and better. So like MMUN is one of those things. I mean, it's United Nations. It's the model United Nations. And my son is currently in a committee, and he is talking about ways to help a country come up with solutions for this particular country that he was assigned, to make it better and more efficient. And he's talking with other kids that are from China and from I think we have some students here from Kenya and some students here from Indonesia, and I mean from all over the world, and all over the United States as well, Canada. I mean, and he gets to talk to them, and they all come up with, solutions to help the country that they've been assigned to. And I think it's great. That's a super great opportunity as an 11-year-old to be able to experience and to like try to make the world a better place from their level even, and from their perspective. And I think that's great. So, I mean, United Nations is something that is already awesome and amazing, in trying to come to peaceful solutions to the problems in the world, because we can't ever get rid of the problems. There's always going to be problems, but coming to peaceful solutions, that conflict resolution is so super important to learn, I think, for many people, adults and children. But so yeah, it's just, that's something that's super great. But in one of these workshops, that one of the guests that they have here is I think she's 14 now, maybe she's 13, I don't know. She came to the Model United Nations when she was 9, and from her experience here, she went back and wanted to continue to try to make the world a better place. And her story is super, great, that she was making lip balm because it was fun, and she started to sell it to her friends at school, and then the teachers kind of picked up on it and wanted to know about it, because she was taking the money she was making off of her friends and then wanting to donate it to some charity or something. And she has a close family friend that had cancer, and her friend that has cancer was going through some treatments, and her skin was always dry. So this girl decided, her name is Julia, she decided that she would make this lip balm, and then for every lip balm that was bought from her, she would donate a lip balm to a child that was going through cancer treatment to help them with the dry skin, the dry lips, or the whatever. So, and her company, she has a company. I said that. Like, her little product is booming and being great. And she's talking to, going to different places and markets and getting her word out. And she does everything herself. Like, even the design of, let me pull one out. The design, it's taped, of the label, she hand drew it herself. She's great. So, and I'm trying to get it open. I can't get it open. Anyway, so I bought, and I'm going to gift these to my friends. Different flavors, and she has, when she goes to the hospitals to help the kids pick out their flavors, she takes suggestions from them. She's constantly trying to make her thing better. She went through rigorous testings of her own lip balm. She did it all herself, and it's super great. And when she gets feedback from other bigger companies or people who want to help her get bigger and better, she takes their advice, but then researches more, and then comes to her own conclusion of, no, I don't think I'm going to go that route, or okay, maybe I will. She's just amazing. So it's called Zeal Cares, Zeal Cares, and I think it's great. For every little lip balm that she sells, she donates one to a child that's going through some cancer treatment. So this is something that is super great, and I'm going to super promote it, and it's going to be amazing. It already is amazing, but it's going to be even more amazing, right? One of the other guests that they have here that I went to his workshop, his name is Alexander Starr, and he's a singer, songwriter type of person, but he is big, and he's got this new thing going on that's called This Is My Era, and he's all about youth empowerment and helping kids fulfill their dreams. And his biggest thing was that dreams can just be dreams, and they can be big and they can be huge, but they're not ever obtainable if they just stay dreams. They have to become goals. And so that's kind of given me a new perspective in trying to help my own children understand that concept. Yeah, you can have a dream of whatever it is that you want, but let's try to figure out how to turn that into a goal, because then once you have a goal, then you can make the steps towards that goal. And even for myself, right? I do have some big dreams, but I was talking to Julia, and I told her, I said, just listening to her story and her tell her story, I think is great that she didn't start off thinking it would, with this vision of I'm going to be packaging this, and I'm going to be in, going to different hospitals and figuring, like talking to these big people and trying to get them to take my lip balm and make it okay for, the kids in their treatment programs and things like that. Like that all just came later. Her vision was simply, I'm going to make lip balm and sell it to my friends and give the money back to something that is super important. And that's where she started. And then everything else just kind of fell into place. And I think that's super great. To think that if we just constantly focus on something that's super big, we want to do all this change, then that's all it's going to stay. But if we start small and take the baby steps there, like start where we're good at, start with what we love or are passionate about or whatever, and then, make small steps, then everything else may, just fall into place if it was meant to be. So yeah, I felt strong desire to share about the amazingness in this world, that there really is some super great, amazing things. And this is one of them. doTERRA is one of them. I know for a fact, I kind of vaguely remember the beginnings of doTERRA, listening or hearing about the beginnings of doTERRA. They didn't expect it to be as big as it is, and it's huge, right? Noonday the same way. Like it started with just, the owner meeting with one woman, one particular artisan, and wondering how she could better, help her better, make her world better. And just from talking and interacting and saying, hey, if you're making this jewelry, I think I can maybe sell it to, some of my friends. And then it just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And now they're doing super great things with, trying to get women and children out of sex trafficking and things like that, like horribleness in this world. And they're making good things from it, or making it into better things. So yeah, I feel like there was one other thing though that I wanted to talk about that was amazing and great. Can't remember. But yeah, I just needed to be a quick video anyway about the amazingness in this world. And it's not just doTERRA essential oils. There are many, many things out there. So check out my blog where I started my list. Girls on the Run is on there. I mentioned Noonday. So yeah, I'm going to continue to add to that list too, because I keep coming across, like that's another thing. Like once I start making a list and kind of putting it out into the universe, hey, I need some goodness in my life, and I want to know about the goodness in the world. And now it just seems to be coming at me. So I love it, and I'm going to continue to share about it. Check out Zeal Cares, and she has her own website now too. She was super excited about that. She's so super cute. zealcares.com. Check out This Is My Era. He has a podcast. He's pretty amazing and spectacular. So check him out too. MMUN, if that's interesting to you, because it is an amazing opportunity for children. I know they have scholarships out there for children to come to. Their big hashtag right now is the world we want. And then at the end of the conference, it's going to be the world we make. And I think that's great to give and feed children some empowerment, that they can make things happen, even at such a young age, even as an older person, right? They can make things happen in this world and make it a better place. And that's what we need. Thanks for listening. And my goal today was 3 videos. I'm not going to get to 3, but I can do one tomorrow. So, all right. See you again.